Good luck, have fun being called by Electrify. Both teams are in here. Do we have the teams right? No. Give me 1 second. So, ESF. Gonna be taking the RU side first. And ESF consisting of Ripta, Momoy, Q-Fire, Focus, PTFO, Electrify, Number, and Recon. Chinese side will be consisting of NaFu, and that'll be Neo, Audacious Potato, Emmy, Nickel, Pro Losco, Master Ruski, Vensera, also known as Johannes, and Weshid.
So no E flag, no attack heli, and only one main battle tank at a time from spawn. Those of you who may not be used to watching how it plays out on Goldman Railway. So, and there is going to be a stealth jet allowed on this one. So, and this is what we were talking about before as well, is, you know, how jets are kind of used. And I believe the last match that we were watching, we saw the stealth jet on the team who won just absolutely demolishing the tank of their opponents. I mean, it was just, that tank really couldn't go anywhere on the map without getting hit from that jet.
Right. What?
Oh.
You fire calling live. Okay. Spicy. I love it. Good old spicy battlefield
without it, right?
That's right. Okay. ESF versus NaFu starting right now. Goldman Railway map number 1. And we'll see which teams decide to go where. Alright, expect a major push towards the D flag, as is tradition. Ripta in the tank for ESF. A Potato in the tank for NaFu. Perlosco gonna launch the TV missile against the Jeep. Mr. Electrify doing a great bit of damage to Perlosco, and Perlosco will fall immediately. However, he's gonna bail out on top of the upper flags. It looks like, nope, what's he doing? Extinguisher! Perlosco gonna stay alive in the jet. Sneaky little bugger. Meanwhile, D flag, huge push. Vensera finds 1 kill in the number. The tanks will move up. D flag not going anywhere just yet. Huge response as Potato finds a double kill into Q-Fire and Focus. Ripta now pushing up into the flag radius. Recon will respawn off the tank, gets obliterated immediately by Nickel. Ripta having to be pushed back. Potato in a great position to do some damage to the tank, and Ripta really the only member of ESF here. Potato getting shot from the upper side from Momoy. Ripta to 8-9 health, now he'll fall. Potato will get the kill, but Q-Fire also kills Potato. Last-ditch effort on the fire on the D flag for ESF. Q-Fire will fall. Nickel gonna get the sweeper on kill into Nickel, onto Recon, and the flag will be secure for NaFu.
When you get an opportunity, if you can, go ahead and start your stream up on Discord.
Thank you, sir.
So right now, it does look like AC is going to be going over into the favor of ESF. Electrify's been doing some work there in the jet himself, winning out initially in that fight and being able to help take down that tank. Still looks like with that Delta flag going over into the favor here of NaFu, that's going to be a big bonus for them.
Good kill onto Focus by Master Ruski with the P90 headshot. Could not find the second, however. Neo will get the re-kill. Ripta now cleaning house on the C flag. 2 flags to 2 right now as the C flag going to burn in favor of NaFu. Remember, this is a very strong ESF team. They beat VN last week. Actually, by the skin of their teeth, really, but there's a very, very close map number 2. Or, excuse me, it was a closer map 1. I think, actually, I take that back. Didn't they go 3 maps? I actually don't remember.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I know that ESF took 1 map and VN took another, I thought.
Yeah, I think it did go to map 3.
Alright, Audacious Potato moving in. Ripta in a position to engage. APS popped. Ripta gonna miss the shell. B flag being pushed heavily by ESF. Both teams have a lot of members on it. Nickel. Emmy will find Momoy. Nickel sneaking around the corner. Jumps around, gets killed by Recon. And B flag will remain secure for NaFu. Meanwhile, Q-Fire going to push towards Vencera, who's defending the D flag. And he get a road kill.
Out the flag, once it gets back over to that situation, is so hard to recap and take it back over onto your side of the map. So, you know,
Q-Fire going to just get blown up immediately here. Never mind, finds Nickel. A solid kill. But he needs to get the other, and the Vencera will kill him. Potato looks like he went down.
He did tie up 2 infantry players, so that is, you know, one thing that he was able to do that was really good. But we need to see the rest of his team being able to act on it, get over towards that B site, get the gray out as quickly as possible. But not going to be the case just yet, as they've been tied up quite a bit from the north side on that B flag.
Prolosco gonna fall to Ripta in the tank. C flag, Nickel and Vencera gonna drive the jeeps all the way from the main. Focus finds 1 kill into Vencera. Ripta cleaning house up on the B flag right now. Nickel will kill Focus. It's just gonna be Number here. And Number unable to get the initial kill. Sraw, that'll do it. And it looks like ESF gonna take the B flag, so 3 flag hold will be the first 3 flag hold of the round. Ripta missing an easy shot onto Potato. Under a little pressure, but Potato will fall to Electrify. A lot of members of NaFu up on the buildings to the north.
Oh man, they are really struggling here to get onto a flag. They've been able to survive for a very long time. NaFu up to the north side of A and B. They're also making that flank over towards Charlie as well, as a Number, I think, is the only guy alive for ESF there.
Yeah, and I think I'm not quite sure what just happened to him. He kind of just blew up really quickly. I'm not sure if he suicided or something, but he's no longer on the board.
Didn't drop, did he? He did. He dropped out.
Oh, no, that's terrible for ESF.
Yeah, that's definitely not a moment that you wanted to have happen, especially in this situation to where you are kind of in a really good commanding lead to be able to take this one. So that's going to hurt them quite a bit with 3 players onto that C site. You do have 2 that are going to be spawning back in. Still Electrify, able to do some work in that jet, but you know, with him not being onto a flag, how is that going to impact this team?
Recon and Q-Fire doing a good job cleaning up the C flag from that push from NaFu. Meanwhile, NaFu going to counterplay the A flag. BTFO there. Momoy up on the rooftop. Momoy will find the double kill into Emmy and Prolosco. P90 from behind. So Momoy in a good position. Still needs to clean up, though. Oh, wow! Vencera with a nice click. Gets the easy shot, or the really difficult shot, I should say, onto Momoy on the rooftop. Ripped up back on the A flag, back from being down. And we do see Electrify trying to strafe the tank of Potato for a little bit. And there could be a 3 flag cap coming in for NaFu momentarily. We see Number still not back in the server. ESF playing a man down.
He just tried to jet ram the tank. Electrify was not successful there. Ends up going down himself. So that is going to be Potato still up and alive. He's probably going to go back and to this Delta flag for the save on it. But yeah, that's that nice little 30 to 40 tickets that we were seeing coming out from ESF. Well, it's down to about 20 here, as we are going to be seeing them getting control of that A and B flag, but they are losing Bravo quite quickly. So it might be going back to a 3 flag advantage.
We've got Electrify, who bailed out of the jet on top of the D flag, and he's actually down to 38 HP. Bops the Incendiary, and that'll be enough to kill Electrify, but 16 HP left in the tank. But ESF starting to be in trouble. Number back in the server. Let's see if they can make up some ground. ESF was up pretty handily before that drop.
Yeah, Number's just now getting back in, so maybe they can stabilize a little bit here without losing too many of those tickets, but it still is not a good spot for them to be in.
Q-Fire and Nickel passing each other in the night. Chips in the night there. And he's going to double back and kill Prolosco. So C flag will be secured. Meanwhile, the Ripta did go down on the A flag. Nickel going to double back. Finds a kill into Momoy. They're going to drive the new tank back up as ESF will be put on the back foot and start bleeding. They have a 20-ticket lead right now, but that lead will be gone momentarily, as that is a very fast bleed.
Yes, it absolutely is. But we do see him power burning onto the Bravo flag. Absolutely what they needed to do here. But Potato is going to be doing some work here onto C, allowing those spawns to come in as well. And we do see, what is this, Nickel way out in front. He's going to be able to kind of head off this tank who's coming over his way. And that's just tying him up. That's just delaying for time.
Yep. Doesn't do much damage to Ripta. Did drop one slam out of the tank. But just keeps him busy. Makes engaging Potato a little bit of a challenge. Speaking of Potato, he no longer exists. Electrify. Plus the straw, we're gonna be enough damage.
Oh, they need to get onto the C flag now. Ripta missing some shots there. And those 3 players are going to be able to survive, wrapping around on the outside of C. And they are going to win the infantry battle as well. Ripta almost cleaning it up right there. Only one guy survived there from NaFu. Nobody's on the burn just yet.
29 HP, and Ripta will finally clean him up. Ripta going to adopt a buff number there. Meanwhile, Momoy and Master Ruski going to pass each other again. As Momoy will head towards the D flag. Does Potato know he's there? Unsure. Potato a little busy. Looks like he's getting lit up by Electrify.
Yeah, they had a drop back behind him with, I think it was 2 or 3 individuals that were...
Oh no, ESF lost another player.
Oh my god.
Not quite sure who this one was. Ripta gonna head back towards the flag. Mines along the box. Ripta needs to be very, very careful. He's gonna drive right past them. They'll pop 33. Health left for the tank, 70 damage. Still 2 flags to 2 right now. ESF holding strong with 7 players. Astoundingly against NaFu. They're playing really well despite the player disadvantage.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, I'm really surprised that they've been able to still hold on to this lead after having 2 drops, 2 different people dropping out in this map. So, I mean, that's fairly impressive with the way that they've been able to hold on to this. And you know, especially since that they don't have that Delta flag. If they had Delta at the very beginning, man, you're talking about a totally different game here. But doing a fantastic job so far of being able to hold out.
While we have Ice Cold Potatoes loading in as a replacement, as a substitute for whoever was loading in, who was in for ESF. Not quite sure who dropped. Focus. Kill into Vencera, as the ESF will now push the B flag. Hank is here as well. It's just Potatoes, and Potato will have to deal with many, many, many straws from ESF on this flag. 13 HP. Finds the kill into number. Is there going to be a counterplay? Prolosco in the air, Electrify on the ground. So jet up right now for NaFu, no jet for ESF. Ice Cold Potatoes, hopefully he's actually a little bit warm playing right now. Get to come in Ice Cold. You know what I mean, Brett?
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
What?
Oh, we do see C, though, getting burned down very, very fast. We're just going to leave that as it was.
I meant like cold, like not warmed up, Brett. Come on, not like cold potatoes. Jeez.
Cold potatoes are disgusting. We're still.
Didn't we have this argument?
We absolutely had this conversation, and it's final. Cold potatoes are disgusting. There is no conversation there. But B flag is going to get grayed out completely. So NaFu will be able to take the north side of the map, and with them having this, with them having the jet up in the air, that's going to be really difficult.
Oh, it was Electrify that dropped. That was who it was. No wonder they don't have a jet. Oh no. ESF gonna have to play this map without a jet.
Yeah, that was really one of their strong suits, to be able to take down Potato there that entire time. He was doing massive amounts of damage and tying him up off of those flags.
Yeah, ESF just gonna have to go into the next round without a jet pilot unless Electrify loads back in round 2. But there could have been that right there could have been what they were arguing about with the delay and the scheduling conflict. Ripta getting shot from behind on the respawn. 13 HP. Ripta gonna fall. The 1-2 punch front and behind on the tank, just too much. Recon climbing upstairs. Nickel, ace 50, excuse me, ace 21 kill. And ESF in a position to possibly take 2 flags. They have to deal with Potato in the tank, though. A flag still in contention. Nickel down below. Neo finds 1 kill on PTFO. There's still another member of ESF here. He's going to get killed from behind. No, P90 point blank on the number will get the kill. ESF hanging on for dear life.
I think Potato is disabled right now, so but the infantry players do help him out, so they're going to be able to stop him from going down. And instantly, when Ripta comes on out, we do see him getting attacked. Was that a jet ram? That was a fail. I think that was a failed jet ram onto Ripta. But he is going to be making his way over here towards A. So we are going to be seeing that showdown between Potato and Ripta popping in. But that is 3 infantry players who are already in a position to just rain hell down on Ripta.
Yeah, at this point in time, I think ESF might have to just engage in a jihad slash jet ram strategy to deal with the tank.
Yeah.
Just look at the amount of people from NaFu on the A flag. Ripta can't fight that. He has to back up. And look at Potato. Potato smells blood. He's going to push the tank immediately. Ripta just popped APS. There's a Jeep chasing him down. Ripta.
Oh, they stole it!
No, Ripta! He's going to get the... Oh, he got the kill. The tank is dead. Ripta got the rear shot. He'll kill Neo. Mamoy. One of the 2 members of ESF who just recapped the D flag. Oh, Mamoy, that was rough. Master Ruski. Still on the defense, on the reload. Westshid will respawn. And he get a double. Nope. So Potatoes, the D flag gonna move back the way of ESF, and man, do they need that D flag really, 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 really bad.
They do. Potato, though, he's elected to go back over to Charlie, and he is swarmed with infantry players, but able to do the amount of damage that he needs to. I think there's only 1 player left up and alive for ESF. That's
25-8. Potato will die.
Oh, and Q gets the infantry kill as well.
ESF, they're still alive this round. The D flag gonna move all the way up. It hasn't crossed the threshold yet, the midway point. I will see Potato rush that point. Ripta likely have to defend it.
Wow, nice clear out toward the north side of the map as well. That was really good there from NaFu. They just pounced right on that spawn. Not going to let it happen whatsoever. But over on the Delta, it is pretty crazy. I think the tank, though, is going to be able to hold on to this.
Oh, Neo finds the double kill into Potatoes and PTFO. Ripta no longer home.
No.
Yeah. Oh, no. ESF going to lose the D flag, and they needed that so badly. They're going to trade it out for the B flag instead. Potato on the flag radius, and that's exactly what they saw. Ripta gonna roll back up with another tank, preferably towards the A flag. I almost think it'd be better if he went C at this point.
I don't know. If he goes C at this point, he's probably going to get overrun with just all of these infantry. I mean, they have almost their entire team down towards the south side.
But they kind of have to, because the A flag is almost guaranteed to be ESF here in a second. Focus. Trying a long-range Shra, and it actually will hit onto the tank. Tickets in this round very, very close. Q-Fire going to go for a tank. Nope, he's going to go around. As they try once again. Yeah, he's going to go for
he's been going to that Delta flag so many times this game.
Ripta just blowing out these buildings, trying to find exactly where the few members of NaFu were hiding. Finds one. It'll be cleaned up by Mamoy, who gets the double kill into Bensera and Prolosco. Meanwhile, Focus will get the kill into Nickel, so that flag still in the favor of ESF.
Oh, and they've cleared out the north. If they can get Emmy right here, this would be fantastic. They'll have a nice line of defense. to push on out, but the spawns do happen over here for Emmy.
Crypto remaining on the flag. Down to 70 HP. Pops the APS. Potato. Now gonna push, plus the jet. Ripto will be obliterated.
Ripto does end up going down. We do have a couple of infantry, though, that are going to be coming on in. Focus gets absolutely destroyed by Emmy there. That would have been a huge kill, as Number's the only one left up onto this A site.
Where did that straw come from? Master Ruski just hit Q-Fire with a straw halfway across the map. And now Potato will fall. Focus with the straw kill plus recon in the rear shot. A flag goes gray. Maybe ESF can hold it. Nice headshot kill onto Weshid from recon. ESF, man, they're hanging on. Not having their main pilot is just such a disadvantage.
It absolutely is. And I think what you were talking about before with going in for those jet rams is exactly what's going to be happening here, as the jet goes straight for the tank. It's going to be able to push him back all the way into spawn. So maybe if Number can actually just tie him up, that's going to help him out, as Ripto will be able to dominate the armor for the rest of the map.
And now, once again, A and B have been completely wiped out of any members of NaFu, and ESF need to push the C flag. Number has died. Momoy gonna push the D flag once again. If they can buy more time and keep the tank near the D flag, maybe ESF can grab this. Meanwhile, we see Vencera gonna drive all the way up towards the B flag, and PTFO will spot him out. That's a hard straw. Wow. Almost thinking Javelin would have been better.
Problem is that you're just going to have a massive spawn bomb that's going to be happening off the back end of this. So far, though, they've been able to hold this as 2v4. That is massive. Down here towards the south side of B, Recon picks up 2. PTFO now in the 1v1. If they could clean this up, that would be a huge defensive hold, because they have that 3 flag cap now.
ESF, possible in a position to come back. Gets 1 kill. Gets 2. PTFO will hold the B flag.
And they wipe C. They clean out C. They have a 3 flag cap now on the map. They'll get the bleed back and all of the map control they could ever want.
I would have imagine Prolosco bailing the jet, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to land on the... Oh, what are you doing? Prolosco, you landed on the jet and you were just surfing it. Okay. Yeah, okay, that happened. I don't even know. Number. Gonna jet ram him. That's fine. Both jets are down. That's actually a huge win for ESF. And now, A flag gonna get taken by NaFu. D flag still getting pressed by Number, as the tank is gonna take some damage. Q fire, Number, and Momoy kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Ripta in a position where he needs to get to the B flag to at least help his team defend one of these 2 flags on A and D. A and B.
This has been absolutely insane back and forth, and we're still going to be seeing Delta as well getting contested. Q-Fire is back here. He's going to be able to hold back at least 1 infantry player. Finally, he does end up going down, but I mean, that has just been a thorn in their side this entire time. And when you think about it, the drops, the fact that they haven't seen the main jet, like them having a 77 to 66 ticket advantage, or a 77 to 66 ticket score is pretty darn crazy.
Yeah. Focus, keeping an eye. Oh, he turns his back. He had a new Master Ruski was there, and he turned his back. Whoa. Bad luck for Focus. Looking for more action coming in. B flag being swarmed by NaFu. Number and Recon will fall. Looks like at least Recon will, as Momoy and Q-Fire are going to push the A flag. Meanwhile, 1v1 situation. Potatoes. Possibly against Neo on the C flag. Sra against the wall. Neo will get the kill into Potatoes.
Okay, that was an interesting route there that Momoy just took. He just went up and around the entire map. Back down
Neo. Yeah, Momoy really is trying to keep Potato busy. ESF starting to look like they're struggling a little bit. Potato will find the double kill into Momoy and Focus.
Oh, this right here could definitely be the nail in the coffin.
Or
It
cap.
may not end out right here, but it could do a massive amount of damage in terms of the bleed.
ESF 4 capped. The bleed on them will be heavy. The respawns will add to that, just that bleed punishment. Ripta goes down. All of ESF dead. There's no rotations on the map. Q-Fire gonna take the jet, probably just to bail. Oh man, he's gonna bail right above the tank.
Yeah, I think that is going to be it right there. It's just going to be such a tough, tall order in order to come back from this. The infantry players are already swarming over here next to that C site. They're starting to get picked apart. Potato's going to be coming down in here pretty much unopposed in terms of armor. And this is just, yeah, that is a shame, especially with the fight that ESF was putting up there. To see it kind of stall out like that is a little bit disappointing, but man, it could have been a lot worse, to be honest with you.
So I apparently did not notice that when Prolosco dropped out of the jet and then got back in it, he actually spawned 2 players while he was in the air or back landing on the jet, and his teammates bailed down, and then he got back in the jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not notice the respawns. I was only watching him glide, but yep, that is good stuff. So 58 ticket win right now for NaFu. A very strong showing despite ESF being down a pilot the back half of that round. And there are definitely some hard feelings right now from ESF.
Not just the fact that their jet was out, but also that number dropped out at the very beginning as well, when they were really threatening to have that 3 cap there towards the middle of the map. So, you know, the fact that he dropped out, that allowed NaFu to be able to stabilize with a 2-2 flag setup, you know, made it show that that bleed wasn't there. I mean, think that he stays in, potentially, you know, we're going to have maybe 10, 15, 20 more tickets on the side of ESF. It looks a little bit different, you know, going into this next round, but you know, 58 tickets, certainly not a bad situation to be in, but certainly not the best. And it will be interesting to see how the start of this round is going to differ without Electrify being in there. Because he was able, like we said before, to really keep Potato in check that entire first half.
So wait for round number 2. I'm sure ESF is debating on what to do next. Their whole main strategy of the jet has kind of been thrown out the window.
All right. Well, 58 tickets. You think that ESF has it in them to be able to take this, bring it back, or is this pretty much done and dusted? Do you think it's going to be too tall of a hill to climb?
On this particular map, it's going to be rough. It really is. I don't know. I think with ESF at the jet, I'm not saying it's impossible. They clearly were winning the gunfights. Ripta was able to push the right flags. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to be able to do it.
Well, so far in my experience here recently of casting this map, seems to be that the team that is going to be winning Delta, they're the team that pretty much is going to be able to take the map. I mean, it just, you have so much flexibility on, what you can focus on. And the fact that D is just it's on your side of the map for so long, your tank can go down there, get spawns on the tank to help take it back. It really is a very, very tough situation to be in if you don't capture that flag right off the bat. So, you know, ESF, I think if they want to be able to take this round, they're going to have to try and capture that train flag, get that in their back pocket. That does allow them a little bit more wiggle room on, being able to keep a 2 flag advantage, because you can really only have to focus on 1 flag. If you think about it, in the middle of the map, then does make it a little bit easier on getting those 3 flag burns to try and match those ticket counts and extend it a little bit more.
30 seconds on the clock as we go into round number 2 of Goldman Railway. And 10 seconds on the clock as we start round 2. ESF on the Chinese side. Ripta up in the tank against Potato. Jets are up as well. Number versus Losco. Losco gonna look for that first laser-guided missile onto the Jeep. It's blocked by the radar dish. Good maneuverability from Number.
Wow, that is a really late bailout onto the Jeep over towards Delta.
Oh my god! Oh my god. That almost looked like that Jeep was actually going to run over a couple members of NaFu. That would have been the most incredible roadkill accidentally ever. Meanwhile, D-Flag gets immediately picked up by ESF, and this is a huge pickup by them. Now can they capitalize on it? Prolosco actually going to be dogfighting still against Number. B-Flag versus A-Flag. Each
tanks.
Ripta. Okay. Ripta. Rear shot. Potato will win it. And the D-Flag is suddenly in trouble. Q-Fire bails down. Finds the kill into Weshid. Looking for the tank kill. Potato will have 1 shot into him. Number appears to have won the dogfight, and or Prolosco bailed. Potato now... It looks like Prolosco did die. ESF gonna clean up Potato, so the D flag will go the way of ESF, but unfortunately, it's all about the B flag right now. It's gonna be Neo versus Potatoes, and Potatoes needs to hold on for dear life. The building starting to get hammered away.
Because, with Number in that jet, yes, he does have control of that air for now, but that is going to be 1 less infantry player that will be able to get onto these flags to try and cap them back out.
Suddenly the kill feed is all ESF as they've wiped NaFu off the B flag and the C flag as well. Nickel will respawn just in time. Nripta going to roll up with a new tank. Neo gets killed. Ripta up with the tank. Master Ruski will also fall to Ripta. Ripta needs to get these kills. Nickel gonna get shot in the back. Q-Fire will get the kill. C-Flag will also go to ESF. Suddenly, ESF with a 3 flag hold early in this round. Huge right now.
Such a good start. Such a good start. If they can come out with about a 50 ticket advantage, that is going to make it so much easier for them the rest of this game.
Focus. Good kill into Emmy up on the rooftops of B. I imagine that ESF is going to be pressured really heavily on the B flag momentarily. Focus will get taken down by Nickel. Here comes the push. ESF going to push the A flag instead. They're going to sack the B flag for it. Audacious Potato playing infantry out of a tank right now. Gets shot in the back by a SRA. Minimal damage. But Q-Fire will get the kill.
Ripta 2-1. End up going down by the jet.
In a way that's completely fine, as Ripta will have to respawn and he'll be able to get to the D flag faster if Neo decides to jump on it. Meanwhile, A flag has gone gray. B flag is also gray. Each side has 3 versus 1, and they're gonna trade this out. Oh my god! Could you imagine if ESF managed to hold the B flag? It's gonna be nuts.
No, they're not gonna be able to hold this one, but. We do see a big push coming over here onto Alpha, though.
And Neo died.
on the Jeep. I love that. And he actually picks up 2 of those kills. So yeah, we were talking before that ESF kill feed all theirs all day long. Well, NaFu, they rotate it back and they're going to be able to just wipe the floor as ESF get completely taken off of A.
Nice cold potatoes. Gets Weshid, gets shot in the back in the meantime. Number back up in the jet. Prolosco, nowhere to be found yet. Prolosco currently on the ground on the C flag. Fighting against the tank and infantry as well. Gets shot while throwing a smoke grenade. PTFO will clean him up. And ESF still with 2 flags to 2, but at least they have a 50-ticket lead right now.
Yep.
Much better opening for ESF. Potatoes falls along with Number. A flag going badly for ESF right now, though they have 3 infantry left on the flag.
Oh, nice spot out there from Ripta. So they've cleaned up all the infantry that were going to be flooding down into this.
Oh my god, they're going to get A back. So the bleed continues. Ripta eating a laser-guided missile from Losco. B flag going to get pushed by Momoy in the Jeep as the rotation will come. Nickel likely go towards C. And Weshid going to bail off of Prolosco in the jet as Prolosco does one of his patented jet bail respawns. And Weshid will kill Number. There's stuff going on all over the map, Brett.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely crazy. We do see Momoya getting onto that Bravo site, so they're going to be able to get the gray out on B. The infantry is not going to be able to come down in time to stop that. And on the other side over here onto A, you were talking about how everything is happening. Well, Audacious Potato, he gets completely pushed off of Alpha. There's no way he can make anything happen of it. Is this a 4 cap?
This could be a 4 cap. This is a 4 cap. 100%. Wow. ESF with all the entirety of the map. Audacious Potato, literally in no man's land. Well on ESF's side of the map. Neo working his way towards the C flag. Prolosco still in the air. Hops the fire extinguisher after getting hit by a stinger.
This is so good right now here for ESF, obviously. Audacious Potato, though, is going to be coming into Bravo with absolutely no worries.
They've got a 115 ticket lead right now, Brett. ESF has just clobbered NaFu this round. Even without their jet pilot. Their main jet pilot, anyway. Number's doing a great job. Ripped is about to come up behind Potato. Takes 1 shot in the side. And Potato will get obliterated by thanks to the combination of the jet, a straw, and the tank. 98 tickets.
Yeah, we do see that stall out over here onto Bravo. That is going to go back into the favor of ESF right now. So they're not going to be seeing a bleed going into the favor here of NaFu. A does get burned down into NaFu's direction, but we do see reinforcements also coming in. Ripta, he's on the hunt right now. He's going to be able to make his way in. Number's still up in the jet. While he may not be getting a lot of kills, in fact, only 2 so far, he is definitely causing some problems for them.
Ripta on the A flag. As you mentioned, there's a ton of infantry here from NaFu. Some are getting cleaned up. Number just got thrown down by Prolosco. The jet is down for ESF.
So Delta is getting capped back. It's about halfway done. You see Number spawning back over there trying to take care of this. Tank is going to be pulling back as well. In the meantime, you do see NaFu being able to get control of that C side as well. So still no bleed in it just yet. We are going to be seeing that Delta flag getting captured. And it's going to be a long road for it to try and make its way over towards the other side of that map. But right now, NaFu, they're slowly but surely starting to fight their way back into this.
Yep, Ripta currently on the flag. ESF has plenty of members on the flag. They're going to gray it out and recap it really quickly. Prolosco chilling a little farther back. Not quite sure if they know he's there. Now with the straw fire, he definitely does. ESF trying to hang on to the A flag as best they can. If they can get this defense, they can actually have another 3-flag cap. 87 tickets, though, Brett. I mean, this could easily go the way of ESF momentarily.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, you never want to count out the other team. I mean, we could see a crazy, 3-cap coming in and a nice hold. But, yeah, at the moment, ESF is definitely looking like they're going to be the winners. Q-Fire coming up onto that C site. He's going to be able to take out some infantry players there with the help of
Jet
his team.
ram!
So,
Does he get the tank? No, he did not get the tank. So a failed jet ram from Prolosco onto the C flag as it's possibly signaling some desperation.
and Apostle, another jet ram that's going to be coming in here from Number, I believe, onto Potato. Tank all the way back to A.
Alley-oop. Potato.
I think that's the most jet rams that I've seen in a single match, like, ever.
Yeah, but Potato's just gonna walk away from that.
Like, nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see.
Potato a little dizzy, but he'll be fine. Ripta now gonna push into the B flag. Potatoes will fall. Ripta finds the triple kill, cleaning up a lot of infantry on this flag. Potato, unshaken from his jet ram, gonna roll up and Prolosco will get the straw kill. Or excuse me, Master Ruski will get the straw kill onto Ripta.
Yeah, I think the big thing right now is the fact that NaFu needs to clear out this north side of the map. If they can clear out the north side, they can slowly push down into that C. They have that tank presence onto the map right now in the control. If they can pick up maybe these 2 Jeeps as well, that would be huge. But ESF, they're still in a very, very good spot. Only 71 tickets remaining right now for NaFu.
And actually, what that actually equals out to is actually, no, I take that back. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, so right now we do see Nickel getting onto that Delta site. So again, keeping that pressure on D, trying to get that back over into their favor, but that is constantly tying up an individual on NaFu's side that cannot be onto a flag, making sure that they are going to be able to kill these infantry players. So props to them. They'll do it. And you do see C getting grayed out. So NaFu looking like they might be able to get this done. But Ripta needs to be careful here. He's getting some shots from behind. 3 individuals are going to be able to get some straws there. And that, yeah, he's going to go down.
Yep, Ripta in a very dangerous position on that lower ridge below the C flag. And ESF in a position where they might be able to get the flag back, but they're going to have to commit some spawns there. PTFO and Recon going to rotate towards the B flag. And they're going to run into Master Ruski, who finds 1 kill immediately, cannot find the second, so PTFO will get the recap. Meanwhile, C Flag did go the way of ESF. Audacious Potato and Prolosco going to roll the train track all the way down to the D Flag. I think this is a mistake from Potato to bring the tank down here when Ripta is going to respawn. Meanwhile, the infantry fight from ESF is going to be on the B Flag.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not so sure that that's the best play here. I mean, he is way outside of his comfort, or not comfort zone, but rather his friendly zone, as he will be getting some shots from behind on that C side of the map, but would have probably been serving him better to stay up on Charlie. Could have gotten those spawns off and potentially cap that flag back.
Number, possible jet ram, not gonna happen just yet. Ripta gonna do some repairs, and now as the A flag will have Q fire on it. And there's the jet ram. Also will fail. Number will get 1 kill into Prolosco. But the jet ram will fail once again. Number having bad luck with jet ram so far this round.
I don't think he's actually made one connect that killed the tank.
No.
I think every one of them has just pushed the tank back.
You really got to land like square on top of the tank turret. Tickets 165 to 59, 2 flags to 2 right now for ESF. And NaFu, with NaFu currently down about 100 tickets. Oh, Q fire. Practically straws himself in the window as Weshid will get to clean up the last bit of hit points. And kill feed going heavily the way of NaFu now. Ripped a tank. I don't see a ripped a tank anymore.
Yeah, he was taken down over here towards that delta side of the map, so definitely having trouble getting back into this game. Oh, that was a nice 2 kills picked up. I think that was by who is this? Yeah, and he is. Wait a minute. Did he just jump into the tank with Potato? Wait, did they steal this tank? They did.
They
got
did.
2 tanks on the board. Oh my god.
What happened there? Ripta will kill Nickel. That had to be their tank. Unsure of what happened. When did that steal happen? It had to be just now, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they killed, I think they killed maybe Ripta off of the tank while he was repairing. And he was just kind of stuck out there.
Ripta, they're making a call. It looks like Losco called, like, didn't know what happened. It looks like there was an IED kill as well. So maybe Ripta died and the tank didn't. Maybe that's what happened.
But 49 to 147, guys, we have seen about 80 tickets or so being bled off in favor of NaFu to only maybe like 20 or 30 of their own tickets. So this is a big, big deal right now. NaFu is trying to make this comeback, and Ripta gets taken down from a jet ram. Finally, one connects, and ESF, they're really struggling to close this game out.
Maybe Number will do the same. Looking for a tank, possibly. ESF with 2 flags. And a lot of infantry on the A flag. A jet ram here would be really, really advantageous. Potato doing a lot of work here. Now getting Srod from Potatoes. Potatoes attacks the Potato. Ice Cold Potatoes versus the Audacious Potato. I'm not sure who wins that fight.
Oh, that time it's the Ice Cold Potatoes.
But, sneak attack from ESF. 4-man squad bomb on the C flag. Masteruski off the flag radius, but that'll go gray real quick. And that'll be a nice 3-cap, at least for a minute or so for ESF. The bleed.
Well, can they hold off this push onto Bravo? There's a 2-man push coming in the south side of B. And they are going to try and burn this down as quickly as possible.
This has to hold. We saw just West should get taken out by Number. PTFO on the rooftop. ESF, if they hold this bleed, just for if they need to hold this push, they can win it. They can take the map right here, right now. More fighting from below. Emmy gets 1 kill. Focus with the double onto Emmy and Potato. The D flag now blinking. Brett, what's on the D flag?
We had a Jeep just coming over there right now. It's going to be Nickel. He's not really going to be able to do much, I don't think. This tank should be able to hold off on it. And
I think ESF has held this push. I think this is over. Yep.
That is game. So even if C gets grayed out right here, we see A getting grayed out as well. They should be able to cap over on that side. 5 tickets left. 134 to 58 against all odds.
This is not the expected outcome for this map, especially ESF versus NaFu. Incredible play from ESF on map number 1.
Wow, that is insane. And we're going to Zavad next?
I believe it was Zavad, yep. Well, now we're just waiting for the call for live. Both teams will go here. Go get ready any moment now.
Wow, they're just trying to make me suffer because I'm hungry.
Here we go, 55 seconds on the clock. Countdown's begun. Both teams calling live. Map number 2 between ESF and NaFu. Winner goes to the grand finals. If NaFu take this map, we go to map number 3.
All right. I would love to see a map number 3. Although I'm not, I would not be disappointed if we see another 3-ticket map like we did last time.
15 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Transports are up. Prolosco. Gonna be flying for NaFu. Helicopter gets obliterated immediately for ESF. Number manages to bail in time. Justin will drop as well. Justin on the flag radius. Prolosco in a position to take out Number on the rooftop. ESF has completely lost roof control. Neo looked like he wanted to chase down PTFO. C flag gonna go up for ESF. Tank. Audacious Potato gonna rush inside the flag radius.
Man, that is super aggressive there for the tank, but he does end up bailing on out. We did have a spawn. I don't know if it was a spawn or a flank all the way into the back. I think it was a spawn. He does end up getting taken down. That was number. But yeah, B does end up going into the favor of NaFu. So we are pretty much all tied up in terms of flags. But NaFu doing a great job of capping over here onto C.
Yep, currently on the flag. Nickel on flag radius. Popping a bunch of smokes, blocking Ripta's view. We see Justin going around back to the A flag. Masteruski going to intercept him on the way over. Couple shots, not going to be a kill. Tank will meet him there as well, but he'll have to deal with the tank. Meanwhile, NaFu gonna take the C flag. B flag will go gray out of their grasp. Ripta in a position, gonna get shot from behind. People dropping down above him. Nickel gets killed by the tank. And Ripta's gonna have to back out a little bit. Vencera gonna spawn just outside the flag radius, and he will get a Ripta. Nope. Lots of Sraws did spawn on him, and Ripta will fall. D flag now under attack from NaFu. C flag under pressure as well. The tank attack from NaFu actually pulled enough players off the flag that they might lose it here.
Well, it looks like we're going to be seeing those reinforcements going over towards Charlie as opposed to down into that Delta site. So Tank is going to be making his way over onto D, but right now Focus, oh, he does get just completely overwhelmed. Was that 4 players from NaFu who are pushing on in? So Momoy has a pretty tall order in order to survive, stay up and alive here. Does need to back on out, but it's not enough. And yeah, that's going to be ESF getting completely cleaned off of that C flag. So ESF looking like they're going to be losing out in the middle of the map entirely.
You see ESF dropping off several members of their team off on the A flag, and this includes Ripta and Q-Fire, so Ripta currently down. They're dropping a bunch of mines on the flag radius. Potato gonna immediately fall back and start blasting away at the buildings. ESF possibly gonna pick back up the C flag. It's currently gray right now, there's no bleed. But we'll have to see if they can get this flag radius. Neo gonna block the stalemate, knock out or kill the stalemate with this kill. And Neo will now rush on the flag.
They're doing a really good job here in the middle of the map for NaFu. Really liking the way that they're playing this so far. And that is going to be a cap there. Bam. There you have it. We saw ESF just, you know, they're set up on the roofs. Yeah, they have that rooftop control, but they're not really doing a whole lot of capping with it. It does seem like B is going to be getting pushed as well from ESF. So, yeah, there's a lot of flags on the map right now that are just getting flashed constantly as we are rotating. And I like ESF right now. They've got 2 players still in the back over here onto A, and Masaruski's trying to clean that out. Picks up 1, but I think it's going to be Justin here left, but he's very weak already.
This is what I mean, but as long as you keep the tank busy and keep him off the flags, you're still pulling the tank and people off that flag. Meanwhile, B flag having a huge fight right now. Focus gets Neo, Vencera finds 2, Nickel finds another, and ESF going to get wiped off the flag. That is a huge blow to ESF's push there on the B flag. Q-Fire, the closest member of ESF to the C flag. Ripta getting obliterated from the rooftop of the Sraws. He's very, very hurt. Q-Fire gets 1 kill into Emmy.
Oh, look at the tank. Potato. He's all the way up inside C. That is such a tough situation if you're ESF. Just getting to that C point. You got a tank staring you down and the infantry backing them up. And wow, that is a lot of dead ESF players. Yeah, Ripta, you want to get out of there, buddy. Oh, man, he's still hanging around.
Sraws from the rooftop. Ripta at 26. Another Sraw will disable, and that should be the end of the tank. Yep. Emmy will clean up the kill, and it looks like the push all the way around to the back from ESF also failed. Could be Potato's turn, though. ATFO, nice flick onto Neo. ESF now dropping down on the C flag. They're down about 50 tickets. The bleed been heavily against them so far. And there's the kill onto Potato. Yep. Just in. Don't hit the mines. He hit all the mines. It would have been a great time to go over there too, because the tank wasn't there. New mines.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all. We're possibly seeing a 4-cap coming in here, Gravity.
Yeah. Not looking good at all. ESF's last ditch cap right now is just on the D flag, and they have to get this flag back.
They're flooding into Bravo, but they're still going to deal with these players over here on the Delta. Nice job here from Neo. He's going to be able to pick up one. And ripped, out of his tank. He gets taken down as well. So it's a failed retake onto D. And PTFO just completely overwhelmed there. Audacious does get taken down, but trades are going to be coming on in. So Mamoy, I think he's the last one left up alive for ESF.
I think he is. White has a couple people spawning him. We'll trade. It's PTFO and Recon. They're going to respawn. They're going to get there just in time. Tickets, 218 to 123. This is not looking good for ESF. The 4-flag cap will finally be ended, but there will still be a 3-flag lead.
Man. 100 tickets down already. Just now starting to get this Delta flag back. They did capture over onto, but yeah, this is just a completely different team than what we saw previously on that Goldman Railway. They do not look comfortable whatsoever.
No. Yeah, and we see Q-Fire. Neo's gonna walk. Q-Fire wanted to solo cap the D flag, but now he's gonna have to deal with Neo here. And he will get KO'd by Q-Fire, so that'll work.
Yeah, but in the meantime, no spawns are going to be coming into B to try and hold that down. They are wrapped around pretty nicely here, but I think Potato has spotted this out, so... Oh, and a flank that was failed there from Justin. Nice job there from Matsuruski. Able to take him down. So yeah, 98 tickets left. They've got to stop this. They have to stop this bleeding here soon. I don't know if I agree with this split push for B and C. They need to just burn down one of these flags as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they're just kind of all over the place. At least C flag will go gray. That'll stop the bleed for the time being. Master Ruski's up on the high ground, or on the rocks on the right. It looks like he got Srawed. Ripta gets obliterated from the Audacious Potato, plus the 2 rockets from above. And the C flag... definitely not going to go the way of ESF. There's just so many on the rooftop there. Lemoy will also drop to Prolosco. And ESF now going to make that push towards A. Master Ruski having to defend 1v2.
Huh. Yeah, and now you have the tank. I like this coming in here from Potato. He's like, you know what? Yeah, A is getting flashed. I'm just going to go here to Delta. I'm already on this side of the map. We'll go ahead and just try to flash this down as much as possible.
ESF, instead of focusing on D flag, they're going to focus on A. Justin will respawn, find 1 kill. Or, excuse me. Yeah, Vencera will respawn, get 1 kill on Justin. Prolosco kills Number. And it looks like Master Ruski, the last alive over here. And Vencera will also be there. So they're going to clean up ESF's push on the A flag. D flag, going to be reclaimed by ESF. Prolosco will respawn. But it's looking really, really bad for ESF right now.
That's putting it kindly. It really is. 204 tickets right now to 60. They haven't really been able to do much of anything on these flanks. I don't think they've captured A at least once in this map so far. It's been stalled out or recapped fairly quickly, but a nice draw there as well. But yeah, they're making this final ditch effort. Get in. I think they have one more push left to try and stall this out to bleed some of these tickets down, but I mean, we're going to have to see, a massive like 80 to 90 ticket bleed in order for them to really make it possible for them to play in this next round.
Yeah. I think you're right. This is absolutely a last ditch push right here on the C flag. And if they don't get it, this round's over. And there it goes. Vencera will find the double. So ESF going to lose the map decisively to NaFu on round 1. They're going to stop the bleed on the A flag just momentarily.
I mean, even with this right here, with 15 tickets left, like when they had 40 to 50 tickets, totally doable. You've got that, you know, wiggle room right there to try and get back onto a third flag. You know, you can expend some spawns, but with 14 tickets, like that's not a whole lot of lives that you can kind of, you know, burn through
Right.
in order to make this a possibility here. And I don't even think, is Ripta even up yet in his tank, or did he just go down?
I think he just hasn't been up yet.
Yeah, so I mean, with no armor presence at all, I mean that severely limits the amount of pressure you can put on some of these flags, especially over here on this Delta flag. I mean, these infantry players, they've been basically just running rampant for NaFu over onto Delta, really not being in check whatsoever. And Emmy is still up and alive doing some work over here as well. Finally, he's getting taken down.
9 tickets remaining for ESF. We'll be going into round number 2 very, very shortly. Sra gonna miss against Number as he tries to drop a couple people off on the rooftop. Sra's getting extremely close to this helicopter. And kind of amazed that ESF not giving up this lead yet. They're holding on for dear life on the A flag, and the tank there, unfortunately, gonna win that burn. ESF, though, they're going to get on 2 flags, Brett. And they're going to cap 2 flags, Brett. With 5 tickets remaining.
All right, well, prove me wrong. I want them to. Absolutely prove me wrong here. You know, I hope that they can drain this down. Make it a match worth watching here in round number 2. But 180 now to 5. We've got one more player's got to spawn back in for ESF. So it's basically 4 tickets left for them in order to make this a dream come into a reality. I would like to see them burn down another probably 60 tickets or so before we head into round number 2.
Well, it's going to be a rough fight here, and Neo down below. I believe this is Ripta on the first around the corner. Yep, it's Number, and he's going to swing around the corner and kill Neo. Oh, it was Ripta, but Number just respawned off him. So 166 to 3 tickets. Not many respawns left for ESF. Now 2. 1 more remaining. And ESF gonna fight to the bitter end on round 1. Because maybe by some miracle they can come back and do the same thing to NaFu round 2. You never know with Battlefield games. You really don't.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely possible. They just, you know, may have gotten off to a rough start.
ESF down to 2 players. Yep, this round's over.
I mean, if you think about it, ESF, it looked pretty bleak there in that first Goldmud Railway as well, but they were somehow able to hold on. And yeah, we'll see if that's going to be the case here or not. But yep, you do have absolutely no respawns left. 1 player is up and alive. He's over here onto that A side, and he's just toying around with that tank. And that is going to be that. So 164 to 0, round number 1, as NaFu answers back, I think, in the exact fashion that they should have. I mean, Gobo Railway, you know, they lost that one 134 to 58. That second round, it didn't even look close, but they were able to come in here in the Zavod, and they absolutely just put a slap in on ESF.
We're waiting on 1 more restart here, and we'll swap the teams. And this is not the correct map. That is map number 3, and I have a feeling we'll be there momentarily anyway.
If I was a betting man, I would say we're going to be seeing a map number 3. Dude, I have been nibbling on carrots for like this entire first round. I don't know why, but like these are the best tasting carrots I've ever had in my life. I mean, I got a 1 pound bag and I think I've eaten half of them. Like, I don't know why, but they are so damn good. That's right. Well, I mean, let's be realistic. Like, what is it that ESF can do? Like, what is the ideal start that they can have that would give them that boost? Because I mean, 164 tickets. We're talking about less than 100, I believe, that they can actually give up. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see them come out and show something because it would make for an interesting map if they were able to. But it just I just do not see them being able to come back on this one unless, like you said, something lucky happens. We see a very early tank kill coming in. Maybe, kill the helicopter at the start, like we saw last round, get that roof control real quick, be able to get those straws down onto the tank, blow up the armor. But that's a lot to ask for from a team that we haven't really seen that from in that previous round. So, and we didn't see any jihads coming out at all that game. I don't think for either team they did, and that is something that I think would have been able to help them. Even if those jihads don't connect, that tanker having that worry in the back of his head, that does have an effect on the game. It changes their play style. It may just be a little bit, but it does help out just a bit, I think. All good. Right. Well, 10 seconds left. Let the carnage begin. I think that we're going to be seeing NaFu coming out real strong here. Just got that feeling. Wait, there's no helicopter. What? NaFu has no chopper. There's the toe. Oh, the toe misses. Not going to connect. Oh my God. Oh no, ripped it down. Wow. Wow, they got absolutely demolished there. CB all in their favor for for NaFu. Ripta tries to come in for a flank over onto Delta. Not going to happen. That gets cleaned up super early. Yeah, ESF. That is probably the worst outcome that you could think of in a situation that they are in. There is a jihad that's going down, but that is going to be... No, it wasn't a jihad. He just used slams. Only one of them is going to connect. So Potato is perfectly fine.
Oh my god, that is just so freaking... That's a weird opening. It's the same opening we saw last week when... I can't remember what team it was, whether it was VN or Coomers that just shot the toe. The no helicopter opening. Extremely rough.
Oh, nice shot there. Potato's going to be able to take down Number in the helicopter with the tank. So B does get in taken over right now for NaFu, but A at the same time is also going to get taken over here in just a few moments. So we might be seeing a 4-cap coming on in if they can't win these infantry battles here in just a few moments.
ESF all over the C flag. Sraw's going out like crazy against that helicopter. It does get hit. It also has C4 on it right now. It's Prolosco in the helicopter. Oh, Mamoy with the Sraw nails both of those hits against the helicopter. So Prolosco's Jihad helicopter will fall.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A is actually getting capped right now. That is just... Wow.
And Riptus on the flag, but there's just nothing here.
Yeah. Ripta was playing super passive over there on the A side. He probably could have pushed on it a little bit faster, but I don't think he realized... I don't think he knew or felt comfortable not knowing how many people may be on that A and possibly falling into a trap. But that is a 4-cap going in ever so briefly, but a 4-cap nonetheless. 194 tickets now is going to the left.
That's 30 tickets. Yep.
That was your count. So, you know, this is your do or die moment. And ESF, man, as much as I would love to see them being able to bring this back, that is...
Yeah, ESF needs to go hard. The ESF needs to go hard so badly right now if they want to take this map.
Oh. There you have it. Look at the aggression coming out from the tanks. Potato once again pushing right on in. He is not giving Ripta any time to breathe whatsoever. God.
Who's going to win that fight? Oh, it's going to be Potato. Even with the Sraw help. PTFO will also fall. Potato being just so aggressive. It was also going to go for the chopper shot, not going to connect. Prolosco actually waiting with another Jihad helo. Looks like he might be stuck in the trees for a second here.
I want to see him jihad the other helicopter with this helicopter.
That is some Battlefield 2 stuff right there, sir. We actually saw that yesterday on when I was casting a scrim on Battlefield 2.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's a common occurrence in BF2. Triple cap, potentially. Nope, NaFu gonna lose the D flag. Master Ruski on top of it. ESF with 18 tickets left to play. And we'll go to map number 3. This is looking extremely dire right now for ESF. Master Ruski looking for new spawns. Justin and Q-Fire will spawn just outside the flag radius. We'll try to hold on just for as long as they can. A new player spawns for NaFu. And Q-Fire will go down to Master Ruski. Justin, I believe, still hanging around in the corner.
I like this. Prolosco just checking his corners, man.
Yeah.
Making sure nobody is hiding. He knows all of those sneaky spots that people like to go into. So, but we'll be able to get that clear out, no problem. We do over onto the A side see a standoff that has developed between these two guys, ESF, or I'm sorry, Number and Nickel. Either of them have been able to find each other. Finally, Nickel will be able to get that cleanup, but the tank is going to come in just a few moments.
3 flag hold right now for NaFu, and that'll be the end of the round.
That is going to be it.
Yep, tickets 168. The bleed, we're going to end this map. We'll see if ESF wants to continue to play it. And there it is, 164. See what ESF wants to do. But we will definitely be going on to map number 3 for the tiebreaker map.
And on Land King, damn, of all maps.
Yes,
Like,
it was a very odd kind of choice for ESF. I actually don't know who picked it. I'm not quite sure.
well, if it's a traditional pick bans, then nobody picked it. It was just the last one left.
Yeah. And ESF still bleeding hard right now. 2 members of ESF, Q-Flare and Justin on the top of the D flag. Still potentially a cap. New tank for Audacious Potato gonna jump in the flag zone, stall out the cap, the flag burn. Oh man, just massacre inside, massacre.
I feel bad for ESF right now. In a way, I mean, it's just after that just super hard fought game on Goldman Railway, to lose on Zavad in the state that you did. I mean, that's just, that's brutal.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't tilt them too hard.
Yeah, for sure.
And Prolosco, oh my god, he's gonna go for it. No, Ripta's gonna die again. Prolosco keeps trying to go for this Jihad Helo and he just can't do it. It's like the 3rd time he's tried.
Well, there you have B now going in the favor of NaFu. They've been able to clean up every single one of those players from ESF that were over towards that Delta flag. A big drop coming in over onto Charlie, though, as they're going to try and get that burned down as quickly as possible. They'll be able to get onto the roofs, but that bleed will continue on as we are now 115-14. As we said before, the map has already been won, though, for NaFu. And we are tied up 1-1.
Not quite sure what the teams want to do. Not sure if anybody wants to message them, but they can definitely go next map.
That's a hint, wink at the admin there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was always a conundrum there for as being a caster back in the day. I remember, because you would have teams that would want to play out, and you'd be in a cup, right? And obviously you couldn't really move forward in a cup until all of the games are played. When you're playing in the best of 3s, it was really annoying. And it was always one of those situations where it was like, all right, guys, come on. We've got, 10 of these things that we got to cast tonight. Like,
yes.
Hurry the hell up. Oh, man.
And Prolosco has lit up that transport with more C4 again. And I know he wants Ripta. He's going to dodge more Sras. He wants the tank. He's going to go for it. He's right above the tank. He's gonna go for it. Where'd Ripta go? Where'd Ripta go?
Ripta is already dead.
Oh my god, come on. Poor Prolosco.
He just wants to kill the tank. Ripta, stay alive in the back just long enough for him to do this. Come on. Be a good sport.
Tree.
Oh man. But once again, that is ESF getting completely wiped out there in the forest. And we should be seeing that 3rd flag cap once again going in over onto A. Bleed continuing down. Still at that 100 ticket point margin.
And we almost see a 4 cap going in here right now.
Yep, there it is.
NaFu. ESF amazingly still trying it out. Oh, number. No, also gets Srod down.
Yeah, I don't think that try is going to be doing anything at all.
Okay, Q-Fire called GG. Finally, we're going to move on. Not quite sure what the rationale for continuing to play that one out was, but... Lion Kang Dam. Moving on.
You know, my question is what server are we going to use for this third map? Is it going to be first map this server, second round?
You
SF
know,
server?
I don't know. I think that's a question A for whatever team is seated highest, I believe.
If that's the case, I believe it's going to be NaFu's.
It's NaFu, so I believe we're going to stay here.
All right.
Meanwhile, Rip KD says Prolosco. 30 seconds on the clock. Both teams are in. And it's going to be the same roster for ESF here. Same roster for NaFu.
All right. Well, what's your prediction here, Gravity?
My prediction... Hold on 1 second, I have to get the prediction pull up for the chat. My prediction here is that it will still go the way of NaFu, but I think it'll be much tighter than it was on map number 1. Momoy in the boat, possibly sound bugged, as I am seeing a really weird angle there. Number gonna engage against Prolosco in the scout helo. Number really low to the water. Both teams looking for the cap. They don't even want to get the kills. They just want to cap. Emmy will be the first player to draw blood on the recon. Toe from the boat. No, from the BTR.
LIV.
Will get the kill onto the chopper. And NaFu gonna take the B flag. Meanwhile, Momoy gonna start getting lit up by the amount of helicopter and straw damage. Nickel will kill Q-Fire. C flag gets taken by ESF. That's a free cap. Plus the A flag gets taken by NaFu. Momoy now gets obliterated by Weshid as the boat pushes around.
That is a nice clean B.
Ooh, re-push coming in from ESF. This is exactly what they needed. Focus gets shot in the foot on the way up the stairs by Vancera. Q-Fire still here, getting popped away by the LAV. Does see him. New infantry from ESF need to spawn here immediately. He needs more. Focus, PTFO, they need a lot more. Q-Fire will go down to Vancera, who's doing a great job holding this flag so far. Prolosco, now inside shooting. Oh my god, is he F-25s? Nope. Okay. That almost looked like 25s for a split second. ESF will take the A and C flags, respectively. C flag has nobody from NaFu on it. NaFu now going to focus entirely to defend this flag. Ripta going to push the LAV. No, it's going to be Justin. ESF is down a member. Where the heck happened to Ripta?
I did not see him dropping out.
Probability of an issue for ESF, again, very, very high. Focus looking for a window seat kill. Meanwhile, Number gonna chase Prolosco. Gonna come in low. Gonna catch Prolosco unawares. 2 Z11s will engage. 25s. Oh, doesn't even matter. Rastaruski with the boat TV will kill Number. ESF now is in some serious trouble.
Yeah, ESF, they are just locked up there to the north side of that A flag, and that helicopter is going to cause so much problems. I mean, they're pretty much dead. I don't see them being able to get out of this. Focus, though, somehow still alive. As soon as I say that, he does get found out. His teammate spawning on him also gets found. So one player has managed to be up and around over here towards the north side of A. That's going to be Recon.
I love the fact that he's just anchoring that position.
Yeah.
And they desperately need it. Well, now ESF needs to defend the C flag as well. They're going to make the counterplay. It hasn't been spotted. Now it will, as you see players immediately turn to count to see the flag blinking. And we see Momoy loading in for Ripta. So it'll be Justin now in the LEV for the rest of the round. Potato blocking 2 Sras perfectly. Oh no, focus. Sras recon in the back of the face and accidentally TKs him.
that is actually a massive mistake. 'Cause they
Justin.
probably
Justin.
could have.
Justin. Oh no! Slams from Emmy. Goes for the toe. NaFu. NaFu prime position so far. ESF has these moments of just brilliance and these moments of luck and glory, and then they have a tendency just to flail and kind of lose it. But the potential for ESF is there. It really is. And we saw it on Goldman, and we've seen it multiple times this entire match and this entire season when they're down a player and they can still fight 7v8, when they're down a critical player and they can still maintain the role. And then just sometimes they just get outplayed.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's small mistakes I think that actually do them in some of these situations. And oh wow, Potato, that's going to be an easy massacre there. Oh no, he does end up getting taken down. So now we do see Number back up in his helicopter. He's getting aggressive as well. I think did the chopper for NaFu actually go down? I think it did. So they have a little bit of air presence. They have their armor back up as well. Obviously no boat just yet, but two players are pretty much hanging down over onto Bravo. So if they can get some infantry presence over here on A, start winning some of these one-on-ones that they got going down, they absolutely can get this burn in their favor. And 216, 153 is definitely not a terrible situation to be in. Oh, Recon did end up getting picked up though.
Well, we see Potato starting to clean up the roof of the building on B, and that's going to be Q-Fire and PTFO that'll go down. And now Potato, laser guide, APS pops. Justin put a toe into Potato from the B flag or C flag. Meanwhile, B completely owned by Master Ruski. And ESF is dumping everything they can into the A flag right now. Potato, Sra on the left. Focus will get the hit. Does he get a second? He does, and he'll actually take Potato down.
So far, looking good on this attack. The helicopter is back up. Prolosco and Number going to be going at it here in just a few moments. I think Number is going in for the attack. He's got some decent damage on him so far, and I think he will take him down, and he does. So the air, once again, is going to be owned by ESF. Spawn should be coming through here in just a few moments as well to try and reinforce this, but that is a very, very quick burn onto that A for NaFu.
Yep, and Number still going to be cleaning up. Potato back up. I feel Number is in such a dangerous position. The fact that he actually gets the kill into Prolosco is actually amazing, because with Potato up in the APC and with Masteruski in the boat, the amount of toes and TV missiles that are going to be flying at that Z11, and those are not easy to dodge, are going to be crazy. And so that's a great fact that he's still alive. That's just a great indicator of his skill to begin with. Focus on the rooftop. ESF reclaiming this flag. They're about 100 tickets down right now. They really, really, really need this flag.
Oh, Justin, he's getting a little bit antsy, getting a little aggressive. You see some toes, or I'm sorry, some straws coming his way, and Justin gets taken out. I think that was Audacious Potato who was able to finish him off, but that is definitely not what you wanted to happen. A, still not being capped. This infantry is just being a pain in the ass to have to deal with from NaFu.
Focus accidentally TK's Ice Cold Potatoes with another Sra. I feel Focus has said that twice already this round. Rockets just aim for teammates' heads, apparently. Potato will fall. The A flag still gray. I think has this been gray for like 2 minutes now? ESF all on the rooftop. Vencera down below. And ESF will take the flag by just literally shoving everybody on their team on the flag. So they're going to start getting the bleed again. They're 80 tickets down, but if they hold here, maybe they can make something to happen.
Okay, so in this situation, like, what is the play from NaFu? Do they just keep trying to go over here towards this alpha side?
I think so. I think it is a detriment if they try to go towards the C flag. I mean, they could do it, but I think it's actually easier on their part with the closer spawn to the LAV, for the LAV, just to get on the flag radius and make it happen. Because the LAV for ESF should remain on the C flag along with near the scout helo. is it should try to pull, you know, that needs to stay there just in case anybody decides to swing over and maybe make a push towards C. So I think it's totally in NaFu's ballpark just to stay on this flag. Prolosco engaging again. Both helos will fall.
Nice. Who did they take each other out?
They took each other out, I think. Yep, they took each other out.
Momoy is going to be coming down onto that B site. So while he might not be able to get anything, going on it, he might be able to cause a little bit of disturbance there to Masterusi. But
Potato coming around behind Justin. Justin in a bad spot. He'll be disabled. Potato whiffed the toe, but it doesn't matter. The APC is currently disabled. He's got 2 reps. Potato actually doesn't have any shells. I don't think he has any toes either. So amazingly, that APC is just getting crowd repaired. It's suddenly taking me back to the BF3 days. And Justin will fall to Potato nonetheless. Meanwhile, ESF still gonna command everything they have to launch towards the A side. Recon will get the kill into Prolosco. Finds a double kill into Emmy. It's not enough though. They need to get in the radius. Nickel falls or gets 1 kill in the Recon. It's just not enough.
So that was an interesting play. Justin tried to spawn into the, I believe it was the boat, just for a second while Masterusi was distracted. Masterusi does end up going down, I believe, but we will be seeing Prolosco now shifting back his attention to that B site. So that push has failed, but at the very least, you're not going to be having those TVs there. But now, numbers going to be coming on in, and man, that could be a lot of straws that he's going to have to contend with here in just a few moments. But so far, he has been able to stay alive.
He's doing his best, but he has to fight the infantry, plus he has to fight Prolosco in the scout helo, and Prolosco's going to come in for the kill. Now, the base AA doing some decent work against Prolosco. He needs to be very, very careful of that, down to 21 HP. Justin going to push into Audacious Potato with the LAV since Prolosco's distracted. And both APCs are going to make the toe hit, but Losco going to make the connection and kill Focus and Justin.
And that was a weird... That was just like ESF saying, screw it. We got 20 tickets left. Let's just go for it. And just nothing worked out in their favor whatsoever. That was a really good defense all around there from NaFu, I think, as they will be able to clear that island once again. They've had a stiff defense over here towards that A and C. They got mines laid out on both the north and the south side bridges. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. So 149 tickets will be the ticket counts that you have to beat. And you see a little happy Z11 there wiggling around as he just did a fantastic job in that.
Yep, taking a look. Potato 26-5. Prolosco 28 or 21-8. A good round for the 2 vehicle players for NaFu.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Masterusi, he didn't do much past the beginning of that map, but I mean, that's kind of what you hope. If you're a boat player anyways, that's kind of what you hope for, is that your team is able to take care of business up there to the north, and you don't really see a whole lot of action.
And we'll be switching sides and probably just jumping into the next round immediately. And I don't... Despite the last 2 maps where the teams decided to play them out, I really think we're just going to up and leave if we hit that 149 this time around.
Yeah, there's really no point in playing it out here. So, ESF, I don't know. Is it worth bombing that B island right off the bat? I mean...
Well, you don't necessarily have to, but you could you might just give away the boat kill. You risk having your boat stolen. It's in the past we've tried it. I mean, I've been on teams that have tried it tactically. You run into that same situation where, if for some reason somebody gets on the A or C flag, it's just so hard to unroot them that you automatically lost the B flag anyway, so you're still fighting for the 2 of them. Yeah, it's like you have no effort, you have no time to go back for B.
All right. Well, 40 seconds left to go before we get this thing rolling. This is potentially, well, this is going to be the last round that we will see. Potentially, we are going to be having a win coming out for NaFu, stamping their ticket into the grand finals. ESF, can they actually come back? It's going to be a tall order. They only can drop, I think that's what, 102 tickets, I think? Or 103 tickets?
100 and, let's see, 103 tickets, yep.
So,
last round.
they got it in them.
Winner of this round will go on to the grand finals. Boats are up. Neo in the boat with Master Ruski. Looking for a TV. Gonna hit. Oh, he's gonna go for the boat for the LEV first. Toe will connect from Justin onto the boat. Master Ruski actually gets popped by Justin as well. So Neo, the boat will fall for NaFu. It's huge for ESF. And it looks like in the meantime, the helicopter also fell. Number did die. Okay, the fight is now up to the infantry. Q-fire. Gonna possibly make an attempt to kill the chopper. The boat is on the flag. Q-fire will find 1 kill on Master Ruski. If ESF manages to take this flag, that'd be huge. Momoy gonna go down in the boat. ESF might lose this push. Emmy switches to the A91, kills Number. With low health, I think they've done it. NaFu will take the B flag, and now ESF needs to make an immediate push over somewhere else, but unfortunately Potato waiting on the bridge will stop that push. Prolosco now going to swing around.
Yeah, that was definitely disappointing there if you're an ESF fan. Not going to be able to make any plays off of that, but you do see Justin now. He's getting completely swarmed. That's going to be the chopper coming over on top.
Oh, yeah, Justin's going to die.
Toes coming on in. That, my friends, might just be it. You're going to be seeing ESF struggling to make it out of this A point over here towards C. Already infantry have moved on over. They're in the little dam area in between. And this is going to be just near impossible.
Yeah, Potato trying to go for the toe onto Number. Not going to connect, but it was damn close. Meanwhile, ESF going to have to defend the A flag as Emmy is on it. The boat for Master Ruski back up. B flag going to go for ESF. That could be a huge pickup, but they don't have much to work with. Prolosco immediately sensing it out. Going to try to go back and get some easy free helicopter kills. That's the problem with the B flag, is if you don't have a helo up, it's a tough flag and a very easy flag for the helicopter to farm away.
Absolutely is. And we're seeing more infantry players spawning in as well, so that B flag will return into the favor of NaFu. Up to the north, ESF just barely able to hold on to this. Bushed still alive, still able to get those spawns off. Emi will be alive once again up there, so they're going to be winning out in this burn for the time being. B completely cleared off. And yeah, Justin right now, he's going to run into some mines. That's painful to watch. Oh, man. Yeah, ESF, just no luck whatsoever. They've got, what, 40 tickets? Less than 40 tickets here to make this play happen.
Yep, and Emmy is on the rooftop of the A flag, so they're just going to continue. Oh, he'd actually just killed the bridge. They're going to wait for the... you nail the opening there so we can kind of shoot within it.
Yeah, so, right now, ESF, they're just struggling to hold on to one flag, let alone, capture another one. You see them all over their main spawn as well. They're going to be able to hold back that helicopter. You see, Nickel, he was there just waiting. He does end up getting picked up, but Q-Fire now having to walk over towards that Charlie flag. I think by the time he gets to C, the burn is probably going to be against him, as you do have Emmy as well still up on top of that A site. So, yeah, this is looking pretty dire right now, and
yep, 155 tickets.
Really good plays coming out from NaFu. I mean, honestly, they just played this map really, really well.
Yes, they did. And we see mines set up for the boat for ESF. That boat's not going to get back up anytime soon. 145 tickets. It has crossed the threshold. ESF calling GG's. And that is the match. Grand Finals for NaFu versus Legacy. Those are the two matches that have occurred today, and those are your results for today as well. Next week, Grand Finals. Brett, I'm so freaking excited.
Absolutely, man. I am totally looking forward to the finals, what that's going to entail. We've got, as you said, Legacy and NaFu are going to be clashing, and that's... I really, really am curious to see how that is going to be playing out, because you've got a South American team versus Europeans. You know, I think that they're probably going to be playing on a North American server somewhere to have some even pings. I don't know how they're going to be deciding this, but either
Yeah.
way, it's going to be pretty interesting. And especially to see what maps they also pick up. Legacy played fantastic today, able to finish it out in a 2-0 fashion. But, you know, props here to all the teams who played. Definitely there to Legacy and NaFu. They deserve to move on in. ESF, as you said, man, they showed flashes of brilliance, but after Goldman, it just wasn't there for him anymore. And they just weren't able to make it happen. So congratulations once again to the teams that move on. And I am looking so much forward to next Saturday.
Me as well. That concludes your matches for today and for the week. Maybe next week we might